I've made over 2,000 reels. I know that's a slightly insane number, but after creating that much content, I've learned some things that no one really tells you. And that's what I want to share today, because a lot of advice out there is to just add a trending audio or just to post consistently, but there are much deeper lessons that you can learn, and lessons that I have learned firsthand from really looking at the analytics and seeing what works and what doesn't. So if you're trying to grow with Reels, TikToks, or Shorts, you're in the right place. In case you haven't met me before, hi, I'm Candace. I run a women-led agency based in Dubai, and I'm not just talking theory here. I've personally overseen thousands of Reels and TikToks, and I've seen patterns play again and again. So what's the first lesson? The hook. Especially the first 3 seconds. Here's the brutal truth. If you lose people before the 3-second mark, your video is gonna flop. I've literally watched the drop-off graphs. If the retention tanks in those first 3 seconds, algorithm literally stops distributing your content. So not only should your hook grab people's attention, but you need to give people a reason to watch past that 3-second mark. And this leads straight into the second lesson, which is retention. The algorithm cares if you help people stay in the platform. All they want is more users to spend time on their platforms. So if you're consistently posting 60-second videos and people are always dropping off around the 10-second mark, guess what? The algorithm is going to bury it. But if people can stick around longer, then your video is going to get pushed out more, because it's signaling to the algorithm that people are enjoying this video and it's keeping people longer on the app. Lesson 3 is the target audience. Your target audience matters more than your effort. You can spend hours perfecting and creating the most perfect, most beautiful video, but they can still flop. Even if the hook is perfect, even if you tried your best for attention, because they weren't truly relevant to your target audience. It's not enough just to know what your target audience pain points are or what they desire. You need to understand what kind of content do they frequently engage with? How do they enjoy being spoken to? And what mood are they in when they're scrolling? For example, you might think, oh, my audience enjoys talking about clean eating, so I'll talk to them about clean eating. That's all it took. We would all have millions of followers. Can't only understand what your audience needs, but what they actually click on, what they share, and what they watch through. And lesson 4 is one I wish more people understood. Your goal matters more than the vanity metrics. I've had clients where we've hit 12 million plus views in a month, much more than that, and they were unhappy. Why? Because they wanted more sales. Okay, great. So we adjust. And the next month, we get less views, but more sales. But then, once again, they're unhappy. Why? Because the views dropped. The truth is, you can't maximize everything at once. Some months or some weeks, you're going to focus on reach. And that's when those 12 million views will feel incredible. Other months or other weeks, your focus is going to be on sales. And that's when you're going to accept fewer views if your conversion rate is higher. If you don't define what success looks like ahead of time, you're always going to feel disappointed and you're not going to know what next steps you need to take. And lesson 5, the last one, probably the most cliche, consistency. I know you've heard this before, but here's what I've seen. The second you stop, you reset. It's kind of similar to that diamond mining meme. The miner gives up just one swing before he hits the treasure. And that's what I've seen people do on social media. They stop just as things are about to take off or taking off. And then they have to start from scratch. You don't just pick up where you left off. If you want results, you can't just dabble around, you have to commit. The only way you're ever going to see the compounding effect of the algorithm is if you keep showing it. So to recap, nail the first 3 seconds, focus on retention, not just reach, match your content to your audience's behavior, define your monthly goals, and above all, just keep going. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like these. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.